Hi, so I'm gonna try to comment the run. The first level of RAS. The first part is really boring, just a lot of walking around, nothing to do for 4 minutes. So I'm in hard mode, hard difficulty. The run is kind of the same than in easy. It's pretty much the same, instead that all the enemies make a lot of damage, so I can't really afford to get shot in hard mode. I'm gonna die instantly. Most difficult parts are gonna be parts with a lot of transitions with shotguns and knives, and also the scavenger droids with the laser beam. Very annoying. And the thing we want to do here, that we don't really do in easy mode because we don't really care, is that we're gonna avoid the spawn of most enemies. So if I'm walking a certain path, if I know there's some triggers I'm not gonna hit, and that prevents the spawn of some enemies, and that's the best strategy at play here. Or another thing is that if you strafe a certain way, you can also avoid the shots from certain enemies. And I'm gonna indicate it when it's gonna be on screen, but for now there's nothing going on except the good old clone hiding in the top of the bay.
Deltas, I've lost 6-2. Are either of you close enough to monitor his status? Report.
Negative, sir. No Deltas on my
Enjoy.
Here, sir.
Hey, you're a commando. Thank goodness.
What happened here?
I'm not sure. I was scanning the maintenance corridors when I heard blaster fire. By the time I got to where the noise was, everyone was dead.
So you came to the torpedo bay to hide?
No, sir. I was trying to launch a torpedo and alert the Republic. But you're here now, so no need for that, eh?
Look
Thanks
out.
for the rescue.
Right, so in this section you've got your first scavenger droids, very, very, very dangerous, and there's gonna be a dozen of them. But if you walk the way I do, and there you just keep on the leftmost part, you will not wake up any of them. And also, there's 2 scavengers there normally, but they just don't spawn, so it's not a problem.
Some kind of scavenger droid.
Next one we can just shoot.
Victor, keep scanning for 6-2. I don't want to go
And
between
there, 3 scavs they're gonna spawn later when I try to slice the terminal, and they're also very dangerous, so I just place a mine, and hopefully it's gonna kill all 3 of them, and then you've gotta have a special line of dialogue from 3.8. It doesn't happen every time, but most of the time, so it's good.
Just have to override the access restrictions. More droids for the scrap heap.
When you want to exit the level, you want to be on the far right, so you hit the end trigger as soon as possible.
Okay, stay put. We'll rendezvous at the core.
Okay, and it took like 4 minutes. It's very, it really bores me out, this
What's
part.
your position, 7?
I'm in the starboard data core. Should be a viewport near you.
And we find 07. One thing is, because this is the
There you are.
individuate level category, I can use a lot of ammo that I wouldn't in a real run.
Hold on. Got some static here.
And another thing is this scav, it doesn't, there he grabs me, and that's bad, but I think we can find a setup where it doesn't ever grab you. That would be nice. And also I take care to shoot this little droid, because it triggers an animation where the droid flees away from this scavenger that here doesn't exist, because I prevented its spawn by killing the little one. Always important to do, because if you don't, then the scav is here and he hits you, and then it wakes up all the other scavs in the room. There are a lot of Trandos that I'm ignoring. I decided to throw a flashbang just out of security. That it's not really needed, but since you really need your health in hard mode, it's better. Also, for a real run setup, I think you'd like to take a lot of clever quick saves. I'm taking one here because of the mine, and also you can take a shotgun out of random from the transition behind. There are another mines trying to destroy the scavs. You can get both at once, I think. I only get one. But you're in hard mode. In a real setup, you'd like to, yeah, get a lot of quick saves. They're trying to avoid the beam is very difficult. Like I say, you can strafe, and the droid will think you're just a bit farther left than what you are, where you are. And also I took care to not to face the explosion, because in hard mode it can kill you.
Better not let them take over the turrets.
There I use a flashbang, so the knife dude is flashbang, and because if you kill him, it's gonna spawn 2 more transitions, and you don't want that, because they're gonna follow you.
Excellent work, Trooper.
And they're the most difficult part of this segment. You have a lot of enemies to take care of, and there, if you go in a straight line, this angle, the turrets won't hit you for the first part, and then you have to kill one of the turrets to be safe. And there I hit this terminal, the first one, because it's gonna spawn the other wave of transitions earlier. So I gain like 6 seconds, I think, by doing so. So they air instantly, and I don't have to wait. And yeah, this is exactly like the easy mode run, and it's exactly like the glitched run. There's no much difference, and in the ghost ship in particular. And with this setup, I can dispatch all the transients in a room, and so I activate the end. This door can kill you if you're too close to the explosion. And also you heard like a transition that shouldn't be there. He almost killed me, and I think out of security I just need to use more flashbangs. The real key to this run is trying to find a consistent setup. I think everything works. The difficulty is that if you mess up a thing, you're gonna die. So if you want to be fast, just use the safest setup.